Okay, guys, I want to go over slope-intercept form, just graphing, reference sheet in general, because we have a lot of graphing coming up in the next chapter. All right, a lot of you guys are really good at this, but just in case we need a refresher, I want to go over this. So m, when y equals mx plus b comes up, m was always going to be your slope. I want you to type that in, okay? And b is always going to be your y-intercept. Again, quick, easy way to remember, your slope is always attached to your x. The number that's alone, your constant, will always be your y-intercept. Okay, let's go to slide number 2. Slide number 2, I want you guys to always start on the y-axis. That just means when you are plotting your y-intercept, let me see if I can make this bigger for you guys. When you're plotting your y-intercept, what is the number that you're plotting? Your 3/4 or your -2? Remember, we just identified it up here. Y-intercept is your b, the number that's alone, your constant. So -2 is your y-intercept. That is what you're plotting on your y-axis. Your vertical line, not horizontal, your vertical line. Okay, so drag that there. -5/3x plus 5. Again, your first point is going to be +5. And then for 1/2 x, there is no y-intercept. So your point is going to be on 0. Okay? Make sure you have this on your slide as well. All right, so for slide number 3, you are identifying which direction you are moving your slope in. Okay? So for the number 3, are you moving it up, down, right, or left? You're going to drag this. It's a box. You're going to drag it to that number. So 3, you're moving, since it's positive, you're going up. Okay? We always talked about the numerator is always telling you whether to go up or down. The denominator is telling you whether to go left or right. Okay? So right here, we're looking at the red number 5, positive. So we're going up 3 to the right 5. For this one over here, I'm going, it's -1, so I'm going down 1, positive 6, to the right 6. Okay? For the number 4, you're going up 4, and the -3 at the bottom is going to the left. Again, if it's positive, right, negative, left. This one is negative and negative, so you're going down 2 to the left 7. Okay. Slide 4. Oh, wait, I hope you guys will need it. If you guys do, please pause where you need to pause, okay? Slide number 4, equivalent slopes and fractions. Looking at this page just reminded me that I don't want all of these here. So I'm going to take these out. This one I want. This one I want. I'm deleting this right in front of you guys, so I know yours is going to look different because yours will have the final version of this, but mine doesn't. So I'm going to make it right now. Okay, so this is what your page would look like, but I want the equivalent slope and fraction. So remember, when you have a fraction, you can either simplify it or you can't simplify it. So 3/6 we can simplify to what fraction? Again, I don't want it in a whole number, I want it as a fraction. So this can be simplified to 1/2, which is easier to graph. All right, -6/3 can be simplified to +2, but I don't want a whole number when it comes to graphing my slope because, again, you need rise over run. It's really easy to forget if you don't have it in a fraction. So every whole number always goes over the number 1. So again, I just told you 8, I want it written as a fraction. It's a whole number, so it's always going to go over the number 1. Same thing with -7. It's always going to go over the number 1. Oh, obviously, I'm going to make that a little bigger. Okay, number 5. Graph. Okay, so we're going to finally graph. So again, you're always starting at your y-intercept. Your y-intercept in this case is +1, so we're going to graph at +1. And then you're going to go up 2, 1, 2, to the right, 1, 2, 3. Up 2 again, to the right, 1, 2, 3. You just need 3 points to graph a line, and I want you to graph that line. Okay? I want you to graph this one on your own. Again, your first point that you're plotting, -7. From there, you could go down 3, to the right 4, and also go up 3, to the left 4. Graph it on your own. Number 6, I'm going to graph this one. I feel like would be easier for you guys to graph because you'll know you plotted at +3. You go down 1 to the right 5, down 1 to the right 5. This one, I want a quick refresher. -9 is your first point that you're plotting. And this is a +6. So remember what I just said. Your slope, it can be rewritten. When you see a whole number, it's always going to be over the number 1. So I'm going to go up 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the right 1. Up 6 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. To the right 1. I'm going to graph the line by connecting my points. I connected it so badly. Oh my god. Let me fix that. Make it a little bit bigger. And this is what it's going to look like. Okay. Again, you are graphing this one on your own. I want you to graph this one on your own. And that's it. Okay. Bye, guys.